Hello, Earth Science. It's Mr. Gallwitzer. Hey, I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page because when we're on Thanksgiving break, I'm going to drop grades for Q2. And I know we've had a little bit of a disruptive schedule with the snow day here, and then a lot of people have been out for being sick, and I was out for a field trip one day. So I wanted to just take an opportunity to make sure that everyone knows what's going to be in that Q2 grade so that you can use these 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, to get things turned in so that you don't get any zeros. So what I made for you, and I'm going to put on Google Classroom, is just a simple checklist. So these are the things that are going to be due. We have the Moon Lab, which is a paper lab. We did that, a couple weeks ago, but there's still a couple people that haven't turned those in. That's a green colored paper Moon Lab. I have extras of these. Eccentricity Lab is a paper lab. We tore that out of your lab book, and that one you guys did with the foam, the pink foam board, the thumbtacks, drawing circles. The Sun Data Lab, that's one that we did where you're plotting sun's paths across the sky. It takes a while to do. You will have some time on Tuesday to work on it, but I'm going to be putting a grade in for it over the break. What if the Earth were tilted 90 degrees? This is a paper assignment that was given out the day that I was at the field trip. So I did tell you guys to hold on to that. We're going to go over it in class tomorrow, but you still are going to need to turn one in. So if you were out and didn't get a chance to do that, you'll want to grab one of those. The multiple choice marathon. This is on paper. It's also on Classroom. Some people did it as like a hybrid, like did it on paper, then dropped it into a Google form on Classroom. So that's something that you definitely want to do. It is up on Google Classroom if you were out or if you just didn't get a chance to do it. Loads of Lunacy. This was a paper assignment that was also given out the day that I was on a field trip. It had to do with the moon. Characteristics of stars we're going to be doing tomorrow in class. The test, the sun, moon, and orbits. My morning class, you have done this. If you weren't there on Thursday, then you may not have done it, so you will need to make it up in the DLL this week. My afternoon class, you have not done it. We're going to do it on Tuesday. And then the quiz on moon time, everyone has done that, but if you weren't here on Thursday, then you're going to want to make arrangements to get that taken care of. So these are all the assignments. Guys, what I'm going to do is, if it's not a test or a quiz, I'm going to put all the rest of these out on the lab table that's closest to where you guys keep your lab books. So let's have them out. Boom, 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 boom. All the extras in a row. Moon Lab, Eccentricity Labs in your lab book, but like Sun Data Lab, like they'll always be laid out there. So if you're missing one of these things, you can just use this checklist, figure out what you're missing, then go over to that area and grab it, and then just turn it in to me before you leave school on Tuesday so that you get credit for it. I'm not applying any late points for these. I just would like to get them and get them into the grade book over Thanksgiving break. So hopefully this is helpful for you. And if it's, if you have any questions, just email me or talk to me and we'll get it worked out so that you don't get any zeros.